Good morning. A little late this morning. I had to take Maisie to the vet and drop her off. She's having her laser treatment for my first cup of coffee, but I don't know how it's going to work out. My water was boiling. It's not supposed to boil for this coffee procedure, but something went wrong with my electric water boiler, water kettle. I had to take it off its base because it just kept boiling even when I turned it off. So my coffee's too hot to start with, and I don't know how it'll taste, but we shall see. Steam up my glasses. But Pearl's with me. She's a little freaked out, right, puppy? Where's Maisie? I know. Pearl does not like it when Maisie gets to go in the car, and she does not. Oh, we have a dove. Couple birds, but our bird isn't here. Oh yeah, that's not good. Ugh. Okay, well now I know. They're not wrong when they say they want the water 175 degrees. I'm gonna go try again. Okay, take two. It wasn't boiling this time. It looked like it was working again. Oh yeah. Makes a big difference. They're very specific. We bought a special tea kettle, electric tea kettle that has all different temperatures on it, because different kinds of teas should be brewed at different temperatures. And so if you're a green tea drinker, it's different than a black tea or oolong or things like that. And one of the temperatures is 175, which is what my coffee maker says I should be having my water temperature at when I make my coffee. I'm Barbara. It's Friday, June 26th. Welcome. I'm feeling all discombobulated because I got up and took Maisie to the vet and went through the vet procedures without having any coffee or anything. It's very nice out here. Oh, I don't know if it's possible to show you my little puffy clouds. Can you see those little puffy clouds? They're like little puffy dots of clouds in my sky. I don't know, Dennis will know what kind of clouds those are. He's very interested in meteorology. Dennis is a Renaissance man. He's interested in lots of things. And he knows a lot of things. He'll know what kind of clouds those are. We had a pretty nice day yesterday, and then in the early evening the skies opened and the thunder and the whatever, and so Pearl had not the best couple of hours, but so things got watered, which means the grass will be growing nicely, but again it's the rain has been sort of in few and far between, so it's not too muddy, so that's good for the carpet. But I bought some tulle yesterday on the way home from Costco. Costco went fine. In and out. We didn't have a very long list. But we stopped at a Joann's on the way home and got some tulle. Simona suggested tulle would work as netting for Dennis's blueberries. Dennis's blueberries are just starting to get some color in them. And we have never actually harvested any blueberries from these blueberry bushes, which we've had now for 10 years. So he's hoping to do that. He had a plan to make sort of a box to drape netting over that would just sort of sit over, made out of PVC pipe, I think his plan was, but it turned out not to work out very well. And Simona had said that And he couldn't just use the netting right over it because the holes in the netting were really big. I'm like, sweetie, the birds are going to be able to get the blueberries out in between those holes pretty easily. So Simona had suggested tulle. That was on sale at Joann's. So I got 9 yards of tulle. And the tulle, the width of the tulle is 120 inches. So it's 10 feet. So we have 4 bushes. We're going to... And they are going to look so festive. She was cutting and said, "Ooh, a big event." I said, "Yes, we're gonna net our blueberries," and she laughed. I was not very patient. I had Dennis in the car. He had the car running with the air conditioning because we had gotten some chicken. And I stood at the cutting line at Joann's for like 10 minutes, and there were 2 women there and nobody cut anything. Apparently the woman that was in front of them had some huge math problem trying to figure out how much fabric she needed, and they were, I mean, literally 10 minutes. And then another woman was there, and she just said she just had a question. So I said, okay, well, go ahead. Well, her question was she wanted to she had made this blanket and she wanted to embroider a name on the blanket, but she, did they have a machine that would, something. Anyway, it turns out what she wanted was stencils, and I said, oh, you can get stencils over in stationery. So she looked at the one woman who's gonna cut my fabric, and said, "Can you show me?" I'm like, seriously? So off they went. I'm like, you said you had a question, give me a break. Anyway, so there was another woman there. I did say it out loud. I said, seriously? I got bug bites. And there was another woman there who looked at me and was like, really? I mean, she was having the same reaction as me. And then she said to me, oh, I think it's probably a good thing that we have to wear masks. I said, oh, absolutely. They don't want to see the look on my face. So that was pretty funny. I mean, everyone was nice, but it just took 3 times longer than it needed to take. I guess nobody is in a hurry but me. Anyway, I didn't feel like a very nice person after that, but... But I have my tool. Well, Dennis has his tool, and we will be zhuzhing up the blueberry bushes today. And that will be good to be done. I think we're done. I said we should just staple it, Staples will work. So I didn't win any money in my poker last night, but I did enjoy my tournament, so that was fun. It's fun to have a lot of chips. And I did start my fronts, and I am doing them 2 at a time. Oh, my muscles are sore. I wonder if that's from the mowing or just too much knitting. I am doing it 2 at a time. I haven't gotten past the ribbing yet, so I don't have to make any decisions. I think I'm going to do a crew neck cardigan, and I'm just going to put 2 panels of up the sides of the button bands. And the only other question is, how wide are the panels? So I'm going to measure how wide the panel in the back is, and maybe I'll just make them half going up and with a button band in between. We shall see. I don't know if there's like a classic percentage or anything, but that's where I am at, and I will do them 2 at a time as long as it's comfortable. And if things get tricky and I start forgetting which front is which front and doing my things wrong, I don't think I can do anything wrong. I don't think I can do anything wrong much until I get to under the arms, and then I'm gonna start doing arm shaping, and if I get confused or whatever, I'll just take them all, to, just do one at a time from there. But I think I'm pretty sure, when I'm doing the decreases and the increases, it should be okay. So, there you go. So anyway, I don't have anything else going on. My guess is that Maisie will be done in the early afternoon, and then we'll just pick her up and go take both dogs for a walk. Meanwhile, I will get my knitting out. Have Dennis, well, the clouds have changed now. They're not so spotty. We have a few high clouds. But it's still feeling pretty good. Not too humid. We might even have one more day after today that we're supposed to have good weather, and then who knows? Who knows? So, rambly and nothing to say. Didn't sleep great. Oh well. But I don't have anything that I have to do other than pick up my dog. And hopefully, it seemed like her knee felt better after the first treatment. So hopefully that, it will be visibly better every time. I hope so. That reminds me, Pearl needs her pill this morning. She's got anti-inflammatories and muscle relaxants that she's on for her pulled groin muscle, and she has not shown any indication that still hurts her, but she is on pain pills. Right, pup? You're not limping at all. Yeah, it just came back out. So that's the state of the girls. We're all good, and nothing to report. Oh, and I forgot to look. Someone said, oh, we didn't see you in your dress. So I had Dennis take a picture of me in my dress at the Costco. He thought it would be good to put it in front of the nuclear power plant. Unfortunately, we are not that far from a nuclear power plant. Fortunately, we're upwind, not downwind. But I think we're close enough that it probably won't make any difference. So that's kind of too bad. That's the Limerick power plant in Limerick, Pennsylvania, in case you wanted to know. Our Costco is not in a nuclear-free zone. I suppose it's not great for the people who work in that area, but, probably better to have commercial things that close to the power plant. Our new house is one house further away from that power plant, but it's one house closer to the pipelines. There's always stuff going on in the East Coast, I'm afraid. So, anyway. So that's my dress. That's my summer dress. Casual summer, light jersey. It was very comfy and it was fun to wear. So I will be wearing my clothes. Because our county went green today, starting today, but in the COVID map, it's red. It's not as bad as Philadelphia County, but it's like the next color down. We are in no way green in terms of how many COVID cases we have or are coming up. COVID's coming back. We're back in the upswing. We didn't do enough. Telling us not to wear masks was criminal. And I told Dennis at the time, he's been going on and on about masks for about 3 months now. And because, the Asians have been wearing masks for ages. I mean, they developed the idea of masks back in the time of the pneumonic plague, which made a big difference. and so they're very comfortable culturally with wearing masks. But we were told they didn't help, they hurt, blah, 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 blah. And I said to Dennis, I said, I know why, because there are no masks. They can't tell people to wear masks and then they can't go to the store and buy masks, because we had a mask shortage. But, you know, even a bandana would have been better than what we did. And now Dr. Fauci is saying the same thing, that that's the reason, because there weren't any masks and they didn't want people to get masks when the hospital workers needed them. But we were wearing masks the whole time because we didn't believe them. So, but a lot of resurgence. I saw an article this morning that Texas is rolling back their opening because of the huge surge in cases in Texas. The governor's rolling things back. I hope they do that in Florida too. I'm worried about the kids. So, anyway, Dennis and I aren't changing anything. Even that dove is so pretty. Even though, you know, our area is now considered itself green. I'm not even sure exactly what that means. Maybe we can sit in restaurants now. Social distancing, I'm not sure. But we haven't been eating out for quite a while, especially since we went keto. It's trickier. I mean, there are restaurants. Fogo de Chão is the perfect restaurant for us, which is the Brazilian steakhouse where they come around and cut the meat onto your plate. That's for us. And, you know, things like steakhouses and things like that. But we just don't go out that much. Dennis is a really, really, really good cook. There are very few things that I've had out in a restaurant that I thought, oh, this is better than Dennis makes. I can't even think of one. Now, he doesn't make everything, and there are things he likes to have out instead. But anyway, we won't be going out. I'm fasting today anyway. It's a little frustrating for him because it's like, you know, we had this plan. We get some of our meat delivered, frozen, and, you know, our freezer's filling up. I'm not eating as much. But it's working. It's gotten my weight to start to go down, so I'm happy about that. Although I am happy that the end of June is coming and I can come up with a different plan that doesn't include me fasting every other day, because it's a little bit of a drag. Surprising how much the food thing is part of your daily routine, and, you know, and so it's very awkward. It's kind of awkward to not eat. Isn't that funny? And I'm not starving or anything. I'm not that hungry. You know, I have a little 15 minutes where, if it were a food day, I'd be eating now, but no. So it's not really even that. It's just awkward. But it is working. So I've lost 8 pounds so far this month. So that's good. That's gotten me down, because I had gone up, you know, and it had been frustrating. So I'm nowhere near my goal. I'm 20 pounds from my goal. But the real goal of this is to stay healthy and to not get dementia. That's my real goal. I don't know how that's working, because half the time I can't remember things, so. But at least I'm trying. Anyway, ramble. All right. Right, Pearl? Am I rambling? I'm just rambling. Yeah, she's done. She doesn't want to hear it anymore. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. And I hope everyone is well. Some of you have kin who had COVID and who are recovering, and I was so glad to hear that. And what a world. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope your coffee isn't boiled. And, you know, that's my life. This is the big catastrophe in my life today. It's my coffee boiled and I had to make it again. How sad is that? Oh, how happy am I? That's it. How happy am I? And another beautiful day on the deck. But our bird wasn't here. I have some birds, but not our bird. Maybe he'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, rambling on just as I always do. And thank you so much for joining me. And I really appreciate the comments and likes. So, you know, I'll keep rambling, I guess. Anyway, I gotta go. See you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.